teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Payton. Then there's Horford. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Valanciunas into the center, locking down the middle. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Horford the pass to Edwards. Horford with the screen on Kennard. Robinson with the block. Mitchell outside. That's 3 pointers off the mark. Simmons against Payton. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Simmons with it. Now Payton defending, and it's in there.
Look at the power Simmons puts behind his drive, making it tough for the defense to stop it.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining... Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now here is Horford. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Edwards, that's good.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Here's Simmons. Lobbed up there for Robinson. An emphatic LU jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Valanciunas. Edwards drawing the double team. Valanciunas against Portis. Payton passes to Horford. Over Robinson. The offensive rebound. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons, to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Now, here's Payton. following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Payton kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Here is Edwards after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. A crossover. Robinson with the block, all by himself. Here's Kennard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Sharpshooter Kennard is valuable. A guy who stretches the floor and works very hard.
And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late,
which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty, and he shoots the 3 ball with such confidence.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Al Horford. Davis is checked in for Edwards. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Gary Payton. No good from Simmons.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Marjanovic checked in for the Knicks.
Boban Marjanovic.
And it's Davis with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Bitadze. And that one, good.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Here's Simmons. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Knicks. That's good from Simmons.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
Now, here's Suggs. 1:33 left to play here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. There's Bitadze, and he's good on the 3 ball. Bitadze's got 5.
And what can you say about Suggs? A natural-born leader, very unselfish and great vision.
Here's Simmons. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Olynyk. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Loads it up there for Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now here's Simmons. 9 points in the game so far. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Olynyk. Davis with it. Kennard covering. Olynyk, a screen on Kennard. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by New York. Right side Simmons. Mitchell in the corner. Puts up a 3. And Davis pulls it down.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Has to be touched. Here's the 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And you have to be able to see the floor. You have to anticipate at this level. Davis doing both on that possession.
Jones for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. But a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Pelicans on top. They're up by 3. And the second quarter will be on.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kids.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking through the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Derek Jones is out there with Marjanovic. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Kennard in at the 3 spot. They're the group New York will start the second with. Here's Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans. Last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
The Knicks. Oh, what a play!
You can't let Simmons get going off on these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now here's Simmons. Not a lot of room. And they double up Simmons. Mitchell in the corner. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for New York. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Simmons inside. Kicks it out to Jones. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
At 6'11", with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
27-26.
Valanciunas passes to Suggs. He dishes it to Payton. Pass to Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. Again, the Pelicans score. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Suggs kicks to Valanciunas. Edwards inside. Kennard covering. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. And New Orleans also making a change. Horford's checked in.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things. The refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Here's Fall. And it's sent back by Horford. And they recover it. Jones for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. to the middle. Here's Brissett, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And Jones with the stuff.
Doesn't miss much on the court. Mitchell's awareness helps him execute in the pick and roll.
For New Orleans, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Pass to Horford. Takes the three. It's rebounded by New York. Now the pass to Fall. And stolen by Horford. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, great anticipation from Horford on D there. Gets ahead of the ball there for the steal and initiates the fast break.
Pass to Kennard. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. Kennard's got 6 here in this quarter.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans.
For your next Breaker Dance Group.
Robinson's checked in for Fall. P.J. Tucker comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mitchell. And then for New Orleans, Kelly Olynyk's checked in for set. Davis comes in for Gary Payton. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Jalen Suggs. It's Edwards on the wing. New Orleans moving it around. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Horford. Tries again. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the nice bucket inside. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points. The Knicks have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. DiVincenzo passes to Jones. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. Can't hit from 12. Edwards against Jones. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And that comes off the assist by Jones. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks.
Knicks lead 40-35.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Here's Olynyk. Drops in the layup for 2. Olynyk's got his first points of the night.
The interior game of Kelly Olynyk, capable of burning you from this area also.
DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Edwards. And Jones slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Crafty move by Shea. He's getting better and better at changing pace.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
44-39.
23 seconds left in the first half.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Davis. Robinson with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
Substitution, Goga Bitadze.
6 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
39.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for half.
Greetings, everyone.
This is exactly what leaders do. They know what a win means tonight.
And let's get into this first half where there were some struggles for the Pelicans.
Something that's really helping them is the second chance points. Not settling for one and done. These guys want it and they're getting it.
Have to love the effort they've shown tonight. And that'll do it for halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his talent to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's five. They've got Edwards. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Horford. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Payton in at the two-guard spot. Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
Kept alive. Robinson with the block. Here's Kennard. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists tonight.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Simmons. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And a fast break now for the Knicks. Mitchell. Oh! This is nasty.
Knicks lead, 50.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Outside, Horford. Passes to Edwards. Into the lane. Lets it go from 11. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
That one is no good. The Knicks leading by 10. On the wing, Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Pass to Kennard. All 3 off the mark. And so Payton will bring it up for New Orleans. And the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Edwards. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander against Simmons. In the corner, Kennard with it. No good from outside. Pelicans trail by 8. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Valanciunas. And he gets it to go. Valanciunas has got 6.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Some changes for New Orleans. Brissett has checked in for Horford. Davis comes in for Edwards. And it's Suggs in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Brissett, defended by Portis. Suggs with the ball. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And here is Mitchell. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop. Kicks it to Davis. 3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And it's Suggs missing.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Mitchell wide open. No good on the 3.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Passes it to Brissett. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Robinson. Robinson with the block. On the wing, Mitchell. They push it up 4 on 3. Davis in the corner. Valanciunas sets a screen for Davis. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Mitchell, a screen on Peyton.
Blocking foul called on Jalen
Goga Bitadze is checked in for New Orleans. Olynyk comes in for Peyton.
Pelican substitution. Goga Bitadze. Kelly Olynyk.
A minute 42 left in the third. Simmons, a screen on Davis. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
1:31 left in the third quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
There's the pick. Here's Davis. Buries it down low.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
New York calls timeout.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your next city dancer.
For the Knicks. New Orleans also making some changes. Edwards comes in for Davis, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Jalen Suggs. New York leading by 7. Now here's DiVincenzo. On the wing, Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
And so Jones nails both of them. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game so far. He kicks it to Olynyk. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Just 5 on the clock. There's Bitadze, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Bitadze's got 10 points.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
He lobs it up, and then Jones with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive scene.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Bitadze. New Orleans moving it around. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Edwards. They set the pick. Jacks up a 3. A shot, no good. And so it's New York in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Your next city kid.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Derek Jones is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Kevin Huerter. Then it's Jones. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And yes, it's good. Olynyk's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Pelicans. Now DiVincenzo. And there's the pass to Tucker. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Edwards. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. 7-point differential. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. New York's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. There's the lob to the hoop. And Jones slams it in.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Pelicans trail by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olynyk. Outside Edwards. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First team foul.
The first one falls. Both teams will make substitutions. And Edwards drops them both. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. The Knicks leading by 7. Simmons looking around. Mitchell outside. Back to Simmons. Got a piece of it. It's taken away by Payton. And Ben Simmons picks up a foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Pelicans trail by 7. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now the dish to Edwards. Valanciunas sets a screen for Edwards. The feed to Valanciunas. And the basket is good.
He goes hard to the cup. Valanciunas, one of the best roll men in the game.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam King. Simmons sets a screen for Kennard. Mitchell in the corner and stolen by Payton. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Bobby Portis. And he can't get the first one.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half.
And Simmons gets the bucket.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. He told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
All right, thank you, David. And then Simmons slams it in.
Coach has to be happy with Simmons' intensity tonight, fighting hard for his looks on offense.
Pelicans trail by 7. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Valanciunas. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Huge bucket there from the big Lithuanian. Valanciunas is stepping up.
Here's Simmons. Down low. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Payton against Mitchell. Payton kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes.
Pass to Valanciunas.
2 minutes.
6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And he's pretty relentless
inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Outside for Robinson. Kennard for three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Edwards against Simmons. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Count that bucket. And it's now only a 1-point Knicks lead.
When they need a score, Shea is willing to put the offense on his shoulders.
Mitchell outside. Simmons, a screen on Payton. Oh, the lob for Simmons.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
We've got 1:08 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Kennard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Valanciunas with a screen on Kennard. Gilgeous-Alexander. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Robinson. New York moving it around. Goes back up. Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Simmons might wish this wasn't on him. But he's got to focus here and show up for his guys.
He drops the first one. That will put them up by 2. Jones checked in for Robinson. Second one is good. Being both at the line. It's a 3-point game. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 3. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the 4th. For the Knicks, P.J. Tucker comes in for Bobby Portis, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Ben Simmons. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Inside. Money!
That was just a cold-blooded play there from Valanciunas. Not fazed at all by the situation.
And an intentional foul right there.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2.
At the line, 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They trail by 3. 11 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. That is what you're taking.
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
And New York making a change here.
Substitution for your Knicks. Mitchell Robinson. Bobby Portis. Ben Simmons.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Can't get the 3 to fall. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
13. Mitchell Robinson at the line.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
For three, Edwards.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He's a shot-blocking threat.
So it's New York picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports.
Two tongues are sharper with the mic. I need no in my history life. From a now read the speed and type. Until when